Okay, so Michael Pompeo's turned into this really good actor in the State Department. It seems like everybody's coming forward and testifying against him. Now, the question is, can we back up the frickin' train a little bit and take a look at the CIA before Gina Haspel was put in and how he went in there and cleaned up a whole bunch of BS that Donald Trump had outstanding, and he initiated a whole bunch of CIA operations, maybe, but not including or limited to what's going on in Haiti or Hong Kong. Have you noticed that there's been a whole bunch of insurgencies around the world, and the number one organization that creates insurgencies on behalf of the United States of America is who? That's right, the intelligence agency. And Michael Pompeo stated that he was getting them working in all arms of the world. And shortly after he was put into that position, we see discontent and problems happening around the world, not including and not limited to a giant assassination attempt that occurred in Iran, where a person blew himself up and shot a bunch of people. Hong Kong protests. Yellow vest riots. Could it be that the United States is actually using itself to create all this violence against the world in order to create this idea that the world is falling apart, but it's really the United States orchestrating it? As you've watched Michael Pompeo up to this point, it becomes obvious that he's told us that the presidential tweets are truth to the cause of the White House. And Michael Pompeo says that he is in charge of the State Department in such a way that he is not only just in charge of the State Department, he's in charge of all organizations that don't have a head of the organization. So if there's a secretary running it, it's truly Pompeo behind it. Now, as these people come forward and question Michael Pompeo, I question Michael Pompeo. Michael Pompeo, when you were working with Mike Pence and Mike Flynn or Errol Flynn or whatever the fuck his name was, and you were making agreements, and you were working in the desert like you told to Chris Wallace a year before Donald Trump got elected, what were your plans for the Middle East? And how did you think that the world would be if you illuminated us about the New World Order? And is this working out the way you wanted to, Michael Pompeo? Because you sure have lost a lot of weight. Ooh, they're talking about Giuliani. Did you approve that? Where's that bus to throw him under?